Hi, and welcome to the next episode of Belly to Belly. And today we're here to talk about SelectUSA preparation. And we're here with our friend, Sophorn Cheang, and from Business Oregon. Welcome, Sophorn.
Well, thank you so much, Bia. Hello. Thank you for having me here.
Oh, it's wonderful for you to take the time. And so our audience today are companies that are either thinking about coming to SelectUSA or they've already committed. And we want to give them information so that they can pre-meet some of the great resources that will be available for them at SelectUSA. And certainly Business Oregon is a great resource. And so if you wouldn't mind taking a minute or two, couple minutes, and sharing what Business Oregon does to help companies coming into the U.S.
Well, thank you so much for having us today and have this conversation because I wanted to be able to share that when people talk about Business Oregon, they do not really know that who we are, and then also whether we are the entity are we a state government? Are we a business or the nonprofit? So our formal name is the Oregon Business Development Department. We are doing business as Business Oregon. We the state of Oregon's economic development agency. So what do we do? Just like many of other economic development agency here in the U.S., we help companies all around the world to start and grow their businesses here in Oregon because it is very important for us to see that their successes happen here in our state. We understand that especially for the foreign businesses, they have different needs and also unique requirements or needs as well for their business. We have amazing team as a business recruiter here in our agency. But what's unique about us, because Oregon is a regional economy, we have regional development officers who live and also work across the state in all 11 regions here in Oregon. So when companies come here to our state, they work through the business recruiters, but they also be able to connect with our regional development officers as well, because they understand and how can they engage and also offer whatever is the business need and which regions that they are looking for those communities. Our teams are amazing people, talented and experienced. We help and support the companies looking when it comes to they wanted to identify the site. It will be free, that because our services here is free, it will be confidential. We also identify potentials, customer, distributors, or vendors that businesses wanted to connect. In addition, we also playing this important role that when we sit down with the companies, we wanted to understand that who they need to talk to, because we have all of those access or be able to engage and bring in not only our state partners but also the local and the regional government partners as well, including private utilities. So it is very important that we doing this in a collaborative approach, just to get their business or the projects moving. Now, I also want to say that our state do offer and also help them to identify their business incentives or financial resources and also workforce programs. We can facilitate those. Some of them that we run them. We do have the financial resources and also loan that offer here at our agency. But we can also share what's available and what's applicable for their businesses and also their projects. We also providing the consulting as well. So when they wanted to talk about their project development assistant or any R&D resources, and generally just help them make a connection. One final thing I want to say, Oregon is a beautiful state. We do have a beautiful nature, the natural environment and attractions, and we have so much to offer. And we are just next to the Pacific Rim, so there's, I think that including that part of the quality workforce that we have here in our state, we also have the desirable quality of life that also offers as well. So I hope that, whatever is the business and whoever they are, they will take the time and also come to visit us in Oregon.
Fantastic. Oh, that's great.
thing
Okay.
that I forgot to mention, we have no sales tax. So Oregon has no sales tax. So we can, I think that we can offer that, which can deliver significant savings for businesses, especially if they wanted to buy new equipment, for example. When they purchase the equipment here in Oregon, is tax-free. Which definitely providing the significant saving for companies.
Fantastic. Wow. I just marvel at the amount of service that you provide. It's fantastic. So, certainly our encouragement, and we'll put your contact details in the description, is that companies pre-connect with your team before they come to SelectUSA. But maybe you could help us understand, why does Business Oregon participate in SelectUSA? What is it about the event that's particularly helpful and attractive for you?
I have been with Business Oregon for 2 years. My first year there, I believe that the SelectUSA was still available online. And last year was the first year kind of just back from the pandemic and have that in person. Business Oregon has been participating in the SelectUSA Investment Summit since the inaugural event. And we have participated in every subsequent event since. Every biennium here as an agency, we always make sure that we have the resources available, that our team can also participate and bring in the delegations and also the partners from our state to meet with amazing people at the summit. We continue to participate because of the tremendous opportunity that the U.S. Department of Commerce offer for the state and also our local partners. Because for us, we able to be at the space that to share the Oregon story, to highlight the Oregon's foreign direct investment strengths. And I also believe that, the importance of the interaction and engage with one another is really important when it comes to the business, making a business deal, right? Or investment conversation or deal. That is such a great platform that the U.S. Department of Commerce create that space for not just need the investors, but also companies. And for us as an economic development department and really able to engage our economic development organizations as well as practitioners and industry experts to come to once as a big event, as a place. For us is able to connect with all of those businesses and also our foreign federal partners as well to continue to engage and collaborate. So such a great opportunity.
Yeah, it's all about connecting for sure. That's wonderful. So thinking of the companies coming, some will have been to SelectUSA maybe once before. Some may not have been to the U.S. before, and so there's going to be obviously different levels of sort of understanding in terms of how to take advantage of their trip to the U.S. and SelectUSA specifically. What do you have any tips, having been to a few SelectUSAs now, and certainly Business Oregon has been to them all? Any suggestions in terms of getting the most out of SelectUSA for the companies coming?
Well, first of all, I hope that they will come to visit Oregon booth. I was told that the Oregon booth will be at the number 211. And we have a great space and also really an open space to engage and have conversation. We also have an exceptional group of partners joining us this year from our state who are industry experts, economic development professionals, and also the regional partners as well. And also they understand what does international trade look like. So I also believe that the SelectUSA is really the space that for the newcomer to just explore. Really, there's so much to offer. They have an opportunity for them to get to know new people, to network, to also learn through the workshops, and also the panel discussion. They have so many topics that they can choose and learn whatever that meet their interest. But then also for the people who already or have been there, I really hope that they take an opportunity to also reconnect or also meeting new people and being able to offer any opportunities or also the best practices to one another as well. I believe that when I first went to the event, it was really a great space that so much to choose. So I really hope that companies and also people who wanted to go and participate now that we only several weeks away, really take time to research, look at the agenda, look at people who's going to be there, which state is going to be there, how really setting the plans in place. There's just so much, and I think that there's an opportunity to be able to connect one-on-one. In addition, if this is their first time coming to the US or a return back to the US, I feel that there's so much opportunity that for them to connect and then also set the appointment to have more conversation. Perhaps come to visit other state as well after the conference and after the summit. And one of them, of course, come to visit our state. May is a beautiful time of the year that our state have to offer during that time.
Oh, that's great. No, that's really, really good advice. Certainly preparation and take advantage and have appointments preset and travel a bit, see other regions that sound like they would be good for your company. So that's really good advice, Sophorn. It's great that you're able to share this. We're really looking forward to seeing you at SelectUSA and your team, and the again, we'll put your contact info down below so that anyone looking to reach out for more information on Oregon before SelectUSA, we absolutely encourage you to do that. Connect with Sophorn and their team. But thank you so much for taking the time today.
Thank you so much, Beer. I'm looking forward to meeting you.